29 daily list. I am instructed to do the petition.
Item 29.
Yes, my lord. Noble Kotsan Brahma.
All right. You take down Mr. H.K. Mahanta, learned counsel appearing to the writ petitioner submits that he has instructions to withdraw this writ petition. Since the prayer for withdrawal is not opposed, same stands allowed. Writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal. Any interim order operating? No.
No.
All right.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, item 43. Lordship, it was contempt. I had submitted on the last date. Within 7 days, we will comply. The final hearing has been concluded on 13th, Lordship. Order will be passed today or tomorrow. It might come immediately after vacation, Lordship. I have taken the consent of another side. Petitioner.
Who is the petitioner's
Mr.
counsel?
Surajit Devdi, I have taken the consent, Lordship.
Item
43, Lordship.
on the prayer of Mr. D. Saraf, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 1 and 2, made with the consent of the other side by stating that the order of this court will be complied during the course of this week. This matter stands adjourned, list again on the date of reopening of the court after the puja vacation.
Obliged,
Yeah,
Lordship.
please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 28 with
Item
20,
number?
28.
Yes.
Right, Lordship, with consent of the other side, matter may be adjourned for this. Lordship.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner made with the consent of the other side, this petition stands adjourned for 4 weeks, list accordingly.
And may I pray for listing of a matter for motion tomorrow, day after?
Day after.
Day after.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25 of daily list. Lordship, in this matter, I need to take some, I need to receive some instruction from,
You're for whom? You're for whom?
for petitioner, Lordship.
You have informed the other side?
No, Lordship, actually the petitioner may got the relief already.
Or you want to withdraw it?
No, Lordship, I need to I need to receive some instruction from my client. Lordship.
Let the matter be called up.
Okay, Lord.
Another matter, may I pray after the vacation for orders? Obliged.
I will pray for listing for tomorrow. Man. It's some urgency. I'm led by Mr. Singh, the learned senior counsel. Man.
What is the
Tomorrow.
matter?
Well, the matter, my lord, the recovery officer, the DRT has directed to cancel our mutation. My lord. The circle officer is insisting, my lord, that immediately he will cancel it without any authority.
Sir, item number 41. I'm the petitioner, my lord. We need to reply against the affidavit in opposition.
The petitioner's counsel seeks 4 weeks time in this case. Item number
41.
to file rejoinder affidavit. Since the prayer is made with the consent of the other side, same stands allowed, list accordingly. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item number 19 daily list, my Lordship.
Item number 19,
Yeah,
yes.
daily list. Kindly allow to withdraw, my Lordship. The matter is in process.
Your name, please?
A. Pukon.
Mr. A. Pukon, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that this matter has become infructuous and therefore he be permitted to withdraw this writ petition. The prayer for withdrawal is not opposed by the counsel appearing for the respondent. In view of the above, the same stands allowed. This writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal. Yes.
I
What's
have
the plan?
numbers 2 and 6 here also in this case.
Mr. R. Bodo, learned counsel is present for respondent numbers 2 and 6. And Ms. M. Burman, learned G. Assam for the state respondents.
May I please, Lordship? I would like to mention one admission matter, Lordship, item number 16. We have also taken the consent of the other side. It's a matter pertaining to apprehension of eviction.
What do you want?
To maybe fixed after puja vacation.
Is there an interim order?
No.
Operating?
No.
No interim order. Yes, any interim order operating in this case? Item 16?
Item number 16.
6.
16.
On the prayer of Mr. Your name, please?
W. Raman.
W. Rahman, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Admission hearing of this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. Ms. M. Burman, learned G. Assam, and Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue are present on behalf of the respondent.
Lordship, I would like to mention another matter, another admission matter pertaining to conversion of periodic patta to annual patta. Same, Lordship, may be fixed after puja vacation.
Which item?
22.
Same counsel appearing for the petitioner, etc. Same order given after vacation.
Highly obliged.
May it please the court. Lordship, I would like to mention an item for listing for withdrawal.
When do you want it? Day after tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow.
Let's see,
Oblong.
Article 21, matter relating to service tax. Let's say, fix the bunch of matters after vacation on a question of maintainability. WPC 158023 is a series of matters.
What do you want?
That may be taken up along with all those matters of vacation.
Matters are listed.
Yes, 21 only, item 21.
Item 21. Yes.
Interim may be
Mr.
continued.
SC Kyle, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent submits that similar matters are fixed before this court after vacation. And therefore, this case be also posted along with WPC number
158023.
1580/2023 and the batch of connected petition. Mr. VK Chopra, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present and submits that the interim order be extended. In view of the
Much,
registry to list this case along with so and so. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
much.
Daily list for motion item 1 to 4. One to 4.
Yes, what is the instruction?
Lordship Counsel, Bingu on legs can be taken after some time.
What is your instruction, Ms. Bordola?
Classification, the government advocate was supposed to furnish the instruction.
All right, passed over for time being. Yes.
Item 5, along with item 46 and 47 of the section.
Yes, what is the instruction? This instruction is pertaining to which read petition?
Item
Right.
5, Lordship.
First one is
59,
12,
589.
5893, my lord.
And the other one?
Other one is 6087. It's item 5. And 46. Yeah. No, soft copy is just disabled.
So they say there is no speaking order, it's just.
Lordship, but there was an Assam amendment to the Registration Act, which included the necessity of obtaining NOC for transfer of immovable property, and the proviso states that if it is rejected, they have to furnish me a speaking order. It cannot be rejected like that. It is on page 46 of the writ petition, Lordship. It was brought into statute book on 30th of December 2009, Lordship. On page 47, your Lordship will peruse section 21A was inserted into Registration Act. And the proviso says, if I may please read, Lordship. Provided that all such NOC shall be issued within a period of 30 days from the date of receipt of application. And in case no objection certificate is not issued within the stipulated period of 30 days, a speaking order with reasons thereof shall be issued to the applicant within the stipulated period, Lordship.
We'll direct them to within 3 weeks, issue him a offline copy of speaking order. How they do it is their problem. We are not concerned with it. Heard Mr. D. Sarab, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petition, item 5 or however. Also heard Miss N. Bodloy, learned SC Revenue Department, Assam, appearing for respond number 1, and Miss N. Borman, learned GA Assam, appearing for the respond numbers 2 to
4, Lordship.
2, 3, 4, my lord.
2 to 4. Full stop. The writ petitioners herein had submitted an application before the
DC.
District Commissioner Kamrup Metro seeking no objection certificate within quotes NOC for transfer of their immovable property by way of sale. However, such application submitted by the petitioners has apparently been rejected. Full stop. Mr. Saraf has invited the attention of this court to the amendments to the Assam state amendments carried out to the Registration Act, namely within quotes, the registration Assam Amendment close Act, 2009, and more particularly the amended provision of section 21 capital A to submit that if an application for issuance of NOC is rejected by the authorities, then a speaking order with reasons thereof is required to be issued to the applicant within the stipulated period of time, that is within 30 days. Full stop. Taking note of the submission made by the petitioners counsel, this matter was posted today for obtaining instruction. Today, when the matter is called up, Ms. Burman has produced a copy of the instruction dated 12/10/2023, issued by the Additional District Commissioner Kamrup Metro. Full stop. A perusal of the aforesaid order, aforesaid instruction, prima facie indicates that since the applications are processed through online within quotes, online mode, hence the order is available in the portal. Full stop. As per the order dated 16/3/2023, the Additional Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro close, in charge Azran Land Sale, had rejected the application, which by an order which, according to the department, cannot be retrieved in online mode. Full stop. However, the instruction further indicates that relevant records have been called for from the office of the circle officer, Azra Revenue Circle, to be furnished within 7 days, whereafter an attempt would be made to retrieve the online data through proper procedure. Be that as it may, the respondents' counsel have not denied or disputed the fact that the provisions of the amended Act of 2009, more particularly Section 21A, would be attracted in this case. If that be so, the respondents are duty bound to furnish a speaking order with reasons to the petitioners, stating the grounds on which the application has been rejected. Full stop. Situated thus, this writ petition is disposed of at the stage of motion hearing by directing the respondent numbers
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
2, 3, and 4 to take necessary steps so as to ensure that the reasons for rejection of the online application is furnished to the petitioner within a period of 3 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Copy of the written instruction be retained in the case record. Read petition stands disposed of.
Lordship, I shall be at liberty to challenge if so advised.
What challenge?
Rejection.
Of course, once they give you, then whatever, it will be open for the petitioner to avail appropriate legal remedy as may be permissible under the law. Appropriate remedy which may be permissible under the law as and when further cause of action arises in the matter.
Compliance, Lordship.
And what about this 46 and 47?
47, these are not 60.
6083 is 46, my lord, another instruction.
And which is 47? What is the
That
instruction?
is yet to be received, my lord. I have received today morning this one.
57 pale na. 47 हुए.
Acha, these two cases, you pass a you type a common order. Heard, Mr. Huh? 46 and 47, same
47.
issue.
47 and
instruction.
5 same issue, Lordship. 46 instruction yet awaited.
5 and 47, same.
Lordship.
But the instruction is only for,
Instruction is for, second one is for 47, my lord. First one that has disposed of, it is for 5. No, 46. There is no instruction. Issue may be same. But I have not received any.
but the case number written is, let us see.
6087, my lord, sorry, I have wrongly submitted as 46, my lord.
All right.
It should be 47, my lord. Just now I have received them.
All right, you take that. Heard Mr. D. Saraf, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Ms. N. Bordeley, learned SC Revenue appearing for the respondent number 1, and Ms. M. Bormon, learned G. Assam appearing for the respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4. The applicants herein had submitted application before the District Commissioner Kamrup bracket Metro seeking no objection certificate bracket NOC for transfer of their immovable property by way of sale. However, the application of the petitioners seeking NOC has apparently been rejected. Since there is no speaking order with reasons issued to the petitioners, hence they have approached this court by filing the instant writ petition. Full stop. On instructions obtained, on written instruction obtained from the competent authorities, Ms. Burman has produced a copy of the letter dated 12/10/2023 to submit that in case of rejection of NOC, no speaking order is given, and hence no such order has been found in the portal. Full stop. It has further been contended that these applications are processed online and therefore only the data available in the portal can be furnished to the applicants. Full stop. Be that as it may, Mr. Saraf has invited the attention of this court to the provisions of, to the amended provisions of so and so act, more particularly section 21A, to submit that as per the mandate of the statute, if the application for NOC is not granted within 30 days, then the authorities would be duty bound to issue a speaking order giving reasons for such rejection. On such ground, Mr. Saraf submits that the stand taken by the department counsel is unacceptable. Ms. Bormon also could not deny the fact that there is a statutory mandate upon the respondents to furnish a speaking order giving reasons for rejection. If that be so, no further purpose, no practical purpose would be served by keeping this writ petition pending before this court. As such, this writ petition stands disposed of with a direction upon the respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4 to furnish speaking order with reasons to the applicants as per section 21A of the Act of 2009. Within 3 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order, if the petitioners continue to be aggrieved in even thereafter, it would be open for them to avail legal remedy as may be permissible under the law. This line to Agor case to avoid if they continue to be. Writ petition stands a copy of the written instruction dated 12/10/2023 be retained in the record. Read petition stands disposal. And in item 46, day after tomorrow, you obtain instruction.
My lord.
So and so for petitioner on the request of Ms. Burman, learned G. Assam. This matter is directed to be posted again day after tomorrow, that is 18/10. For
Highly
motion.
obliged, Lordship.
Obliged.
Case relates to there was a threat to evict and your lordship wanted the instruction from them. Whether any, no notice, nothing has been issued, my lord.
Visual and statement, eviction drive. Imposed by these institutions to eviction drive must be paid, not be paid.
So the written instruction says no eviction drive is being carried out. We'll close the read petition by retaining that.
With that, Your Lordship.
Heard Mr. J. Abedin, learned counsel for the read petitioners apprehending eviction drive from the district administration, thereby evicting the petitioners from the land under their occupation. The instant read petition has been filed, inter alia contending that the authorities are proposing to throw out the petitioners from the land without following the due process of law. Taking note of the submission made by the petitioners counsel, this court had passed order dated 06/10/2023, requiring the learned government advocate Assam to obtain instruction. Today, when the matter is called up, Ms. M. Burman, learned G. Assam, has produced a copy of the letter dated 15/10/2023, issued by the circle officer, Doboka Revenue Circle, a perusal of which goes to show that no eviction drive is being carried out in the VGR land consisting dark number 157, which is the subject matter of the present petition. If that be so, there is no good ground for this court to entertain this writ petition at this stage. Ms. Ann Bordole, learned SC Revenue Department, is also present on behalf of the respondent number 1. By retaining a copy of the letter dated 15/10/2023 in the record of this case, this writ petition stands closed by granting leave to the petitioners to approach this court as and when a proper cause of action arises. May it please your lordship. My lord, hearing this case, my lord, and your lordship kindly. This is the last order, my lord. Last order, my lord. After the last order, my lord, I came to know that, my lord, they have, after the order passed by your lordship, my lord, they have sent it for gazette notification, my lord. Which is clear violation of the court order also. But even otherwise, my lord, the impugn order I'll place before your lordship, that, my lord, statutory authority not complied with the statutory provision of the law, my lord. And I can come to the court by any time, my lord. Your lordship kindly see the section total go by to section 94, my lord. Because only one man, my lord, there is a civil suit, my lord, civil suit also in our favor, my lord. Now, my lord, one man file a application for cancellation of registration, which he cannot, because 94(1) is clear. Then 94(2), that registered cooperative society can entertain. After an inquiry, he can cancel. Just a minute, let me understand. This cancellation has now been notified in the gazette. After the order passed by your lordship. No, that's correct. That's correct, my lord. Now, what is the problem if it is done after the order passed by the court? My lord. What is the difficulty if it is? No, my lord, difficulty is that, my lord, they have everything they have done earlier. Because without notification, they cannot appoint any, my lord, arbitrator. I cannot appoint any liquidator, my lord.
They have already appointed liquidator prior to notification and passed a order, my lord, to hand over all document to him, my lord. Can it be done?
So status quo will be maintained and he'll file appeal within a week and within 4 weeks thereafter. it
No,
has
there
to
is a
be
provision for 2 months.
Huh?
They have to dispose of within 2 months. Then, in fact, my lord, that law is very clear. That, my lord, until and unless, my lord, that the appeal is condemned, that the government has not given, my lord, approval, my lord, they cannot give an effect to the order, my lord. That is very clear, my lord. But even that prior to that, my lord, very interestingly, my lord, in the impugn order, my lord, that was ex parte order, my lord. In that order itself, they have appointed liquidator, and now liquidator issued a notice just day before yesterday. I received.
So they'll maintain status quo. I don't think.
So that is, my lord. And my lord, your lordship kindly, that's why I am submitting, my lord, that statutory provision is violated, my lord.
Oh, I understand, but then
No, my lord, even also, my lord, that I oppose this honorable court prior to the notification, my lord. Prior to the notification, my lord. That after the order, my lord, they have hurriedly, my lord, they have noticed, my lord. Yes, right now, my lord. Yes, they have now, my lord, they have already notified. Then if it is notified, I have a right to file appeal. But my lord, your lordship kindly giving that my submission should be recorded, that my lord, I have that statutory provision has been violated, my lord. Clear violation, my lord. Because in impugn order, my lord, they have, my lord, stated that appointed a liquidator, which by section 94(2) cannot.
why liquidator has been appointed, Mr. Talu?
In impugn order itself.
My lord, there is a provision under the act, my lord.
Hmm.
94(3), my lord, makes it clear. Copy of the order cancelling the registration of the society shall forthwith be published in the official gazette by notice, which shall be communicated to the society and any affiliating society concerned by registered post. The notice shall contain the name of the liquidator appointed under section 95, who shall take full charge of the society forthwith and shall require all claims against the said society. And there is another provision also, subsection 4. When the cancellation of the
Just a
register.
minute. The impugn order is 22nd of June 2023.
My lord, yes, in that order itself, they have appointed.
And which is the provision regarding
Yes.
appeal statutory?
My lord, if your lordship comes to 94 subsection 4, it says, my lord, the moment the registration is cancelled, the consequence would follow that the corporate, it will not remain as a corporate body and it will rest on the liquidator. 94(4), my lord. When the cancellation of the registration of the society takes effect, the society
Takes effect,
shall
it is important.
cease to
Take
exist
effect,
as
my
a
lord.
corporate
take
body,
effect?
but shall vest in the liquidator.
94(3) is important. 94(3) is, my lord, they have not did the 94(3). A copy of the order of cancellation of registration of the society shall be forthwith be published in the official gazette by notice, which shall contain communicated to the society and any affiliating society concerned by registered post. Therefore, the notice shall contain the name of the liquidator appointed under section 5. And after, my lord, notification, they have to, my lord, where is that notice, my lord? Let them produce the record, my lord. Now, my lord, in impugn order itself, my lord, they have appointed. Your lordship kindly see the impugn order, my lord. While passing the impugn order of cancellation, my lord.
No, where is the provision 94(7) appeal?
Yes, 94(7), my lord. When an appeal is presented within 2 months of an order of cancellation, the order shall not know. Your lordship kindly read everything, my lord. 4, 5, 6, 7, all are related. Shall not take effect until it's confirmed by the state government and such communication is communicated to the society by the registered post. But now already they have appointed impugn order, my lord. In impugn order, they have appointed liquidator. And without publishing in gazette notification, they have, my lord, liquidator asked me to hand over all such property to the, my lord. So completely, my lord, in bias, my lord, that respondent numbers by cooperative society, my lord.
No, that is correct. We appreciate that. But unless the process is completed, you will always be facing these obstacles.
No, my lord, why I am before that, before this honorable court, without going to the appeal, because appeal stage when it is take effect, is when gazette notification came to the effect, then only we have a right to a final appeal. Your lordship kindly see 94, my lord.
Why do you say liquidator cannot be, what is the stage of appointing a liquidator?
Appointing, that is 94(3). When a copy of the order cancelling the registration of a society shall forthwith be published in official gazette by a notice which shall be communicated to the society.
No, it says the notice shall contain name of liquidator appointed.
Yes,
So liquidator has to be appointed
Appointed.
before
Yeah.
gazette notification.
it has to be appointed, my lord. Gazette, prior to gazette notification, my lord, they have already liquidator taken charge. That was not communicated to me, my lord. That order has to be communicated. Your lordship kindly say that has to communicate to the society. Very clear terms, my lord, that it is written there. And
You file your appeal, we'll ask them to decide it within the.
my lord, already, my lord, they have issued a notice to us to hand over all document to my lord prior to the notification, my lord.
That will pass an order of status quo. Ultimately appeal has to be heard.
My lord.
Appeal has to be filed and it has to
No,
be
my
heard.
lord, my submission before your lordship that, my lord, before I write to acquire my to file an appeal, I came before this whole honorable court that they have not complied with the, my lord, statutory provision.
Correct.
No,
Now
what-
they have complied with.
no, that is not only, my lord. There is one ground, my lord. First ground is that, my lord, that order was passed without making any inquiry. Where is the inquiry report, my lord?
Oh, that is on the merit
No,
of
no,
the
no.
order.
Your lordship can, there is a statutory provision, my lord. Your lordship kindly see 94(2). 94(1), my lord, that one individual cannot pass, my lord.
Mr.
Number 2, your
Mahanta,
lordship kindly see.
please understand this. There are two different broad aspects of this proceeding.
My lord,
One is the merit of the order, whether it has been passed properly, is the order sustainable?
My
That is one aspect.
my lord.
Another aspect is there an alternative remedy, statutory
No,
remedy?
alternative remedy will come later on, my lord. Your lordship, why I am submitting, my lord? Your lordship 90, kindly 94(2), my lord. 94(2), your lordship kindly see. The register after an inquiry has been held under section 87 after inspection been made under section 88 may cancel the register of the society. Where is that inquiry, my lord, after the complaint, my lord? There is no inquiry, my lord. He has not done
So
inquiry.
that point you cannot raise in an appeal.
I can raise,
That
my
is
lord,
the
but
ground
my
in
lord,
appeal.
before, my lord, before that, my lord, before I acquired right to file an appeal, I came before this honorable court that this is the statutory provision they have not complied with. That is my submission, my lord.
All right, but we'll admit it. But ultimately, after 2 years, it will go to appeal.
But my lord,
And you will not get anything because liquidator will continue. Only thing is he will not
No,
be
then
able
in
to
the meantime,
liquidate.
my lord, the status quo shall be maintained, my lord.
But it will be the liquidator who will run the show, not you.
No, my lord, your lordship kindly see that, no, your lordship, but your lordship kindly appreciate my submission, my lord. Why I'm, yes, your lordship, yes, after gazette notification, I have a right to appeal. I acquired right after gazette notification, but I came before the honorable court prior to my lord by that right, my lord, and that they have taken time. That is my, honestly, I have given time, my lord. I have not been hesitated, my lord. Now, my lord, very next day they have notified, my lord. That, my lord, my right has been taken away. But prior to that, I came before the honorable
Which
court.
right has been taken away?
My lord,
Which right has been taken away?
because, my lord, when they have a statutory authority not complied with the statutory provision, I have a right to appeal before I come before the honorable court. That, yes, that order was ex parte order. That his earlier. That's why, my lord, earlier
Mr. Mahanta, it is not for us to give legal advice, but today, if you file an appeal is decided this way, that way, the High Court gets a full view of the matter. And therefore, the order to be passed by the High Court will attain finally.
no, my lord, why I'm submitting, my lord.
After 2 years, if the matter is sent for appeal and held that it is not maintainable,
No, prior to
then it
that,
will be more prejudicial to your client's
No.
interest.
why I'm submitting, my lord. Very biased manner, my lord. They have done it.
Then you argue that appeal is not maintainable now. That you argue and convince.
No, I am not arguing, not, my lord, because my submission that if your lordship taken away that way, my lord, I have nothing to say, my lord. Because, my lord, I oppose this honorable court prior to that right come to the
Correct.
exist.
So I am asking, so what? If you approach, so what? Is there a bar
My
of the
lord,
law?
In a very biased manner, everything, my lord, goes against them, my lord. Your lordship, my lord, 800 bighas of land, my lord, occupied in 1964, my lord, our society. Now they are trying to ousted by a single person because he is a very high-handed man, my lord. That's why I'm afraiding, my lord. That's why I'm not going to, my lord. Your lordship kindly see that in civil suit, my lord, there is an injunction passed against that person, my lord. That is in our favor. That is not been selected attain the finality, my lord. That is also not considered by the land of the Eastern, my lord. That is why I'm before your lordship, my lord. There's 800 bighas of land in Sonapur, my lord. That society, my lord, they're running since 1964. One of the member, my lord, he has one after earlier round of litigation, my lord, he came before the honorable court. He has not succeeded, my lord. Now, my lord, even civil suit, my lord, there's an injunction. He cannot enter in the land, my lord. The civil suit, I have placed, my lord, in review petition. That was also not considered, my lord. There's an injunction, my lord, against that complainant, my lord. So that's why.
Who is that complaint? He is a party?
Yes, my lord.
What is his, which party? Who is he?
He, respond number 5, my lord, Nityananda Gogoi. He claimed that earlier I am the member of the society and I have a right to this, my lord. But he made an application before the authority, but he cannot single-handedly, he cannot file. He has to file it taking a resolution of the 1/3 member, that is 94-1.
Let us see, where is it?
94-1.
So you argue on those things. You are not arguing on, what is 94-1? What does it say?
If the register on a receipt of an application made upon resolution adopted in a meeting of the General Assembly by a 2/3 majority of the members present in the meeting.
2/3 or 3/4?
3/4, sorry, a 3/4 majority in a member present in the meeting, provided that the notice of the resolution was included in the curriculum agenda of the meeting. If so, opinion that society ought to be dissolved, he may an order of the writing cancel the established society. But here in this very first line of the my lord, order, my lord, the complaint, your lordship kindly see the complaint, my lord. Complaint filed by
Which page?
page 94.
Yes.
Page 94.
Yes.
That is on 39/2022. An application with a request for again cancellation. Earlier they have failed, my lord. Earlier they have filed a cancellation order, my lord. That was even failed, my lord, after the litigation, my lord. Cancellation of the registration of the Assam Yuva Savak Society, so limited. So that was filed by my lord Gogoi. And there is no resolution adopted in the meeting has been placed before this honorable court, before the authority, my lord.
So it is on this application 39.
Yes, yes, that impugn order was passed. Your lordship kindly see the impugn order, page 84, kindly. Peruse the complaint petition page lordship 84, my lord. Peruse the complaint petition dated 39/22 submitted by Sri Nityananda Gogoi, a shareholder of Assam Swayanjana Society. He claimed to be one of the shareholder, my lord. So in prima facie, that has not been, that cannot be entertained by the register, my lord.
Okay, yes, Mr. Talukdar,
Yes.
what do you have to say on
My
that?
lord, subsection 1 is not only the power, the other source, my lord, your lordship will find under subsection 2.
Hmm.
The register after an inquiry has been held under section 87 or after inspection has been made under section 88 may cancel the registration of the society, which, my lord, in this case, clause 4 has been invoked, in his opinion, ought to be dissolved, my lord. So after receipt of the application, my lord, that instruction I have to take, what inquiry was made. Thereafter, my lord, having been satisfied that the registration is required to be cancelled, clause 4 has been, my lord, invoked.
No, as Mr. Mahanta's later part of his argument
My
has
lord.
gone into these issues. The order clearly shows that the whole action was based on the complaint filed on 39/2022 by the private respondent.
My lord.
Now, where is the 3/4 majority resolution backing this application?
No, what I'm trying to say, if it is a resolution, my lord, then requires 3/4, my lord. But when it is a complaint, the registrar is, my lord, empowered or authorized, my lord, to make an inquiry under subsection 2. There is no bar.
Where is he mentioned about the inquiry in the order?
Well, that part I have to take, my lord, instruction, what inquiry was conducted, my lord. But it is not a case, my lord, that registrar is not authorized, my lord, to conduct an inquiry. Then thereafter, my lord, having the satisfaction under clause 4, my lord, he cannot cancel. That is not the case. The power is vested, my lord, on the registrar.
But prima facie, this whole process was initiated on his complaint.
My lord.
And this is not, it is not backed by 3/4 majority. Heard Mr. T.J. Montolani, senior counsel, assisted by Mr. U.K. Goswami, Learned Counsel appearing for. You are appearing for?
Respond number 5.
File your affidavit. Also heard Mr. S.K. Talukdar, Learned Standing Counsel Corporation Department, Assam, is appearing for the respond numbers 1 to 4. Mr.
A.K. Gupta.
A.K. Gupta, Learned Counsel, is present on behalf of respond number 5 on the strength of a caveat. Caveat stands discharged. Full stop. The instant writ petition has been filed against the order dated 22/6/2023, passed by the Register of Cooperative Societies Assam, that is the respond number 3, cancelling the registration of the registration of. What is the name of the society?
Assam
Assam
Jubok
Jubok
Adarso Bohumukhi
KPSS Limited.
KPSS Limited.
Assam Jubok Adarsa, you will get it in the. On the basis of a complaint lodged by the private respondent number 5 on 39/2022. Full stop. By the impugned order dated 22/6/2023, the respondent number 3 had also appointed a liquidator so as to wind up the SS Limited. Thereafter, the departmental authorities had published the order, impugned order in the official gazette, but only after the said issue was raised by the writ petitioner, petitioners in the present writ petition. Full stop. Mr. Mahanta has assailed the impugned notice inter alia contending that the complaint dated 39/2022 lodged by the respondent number 5 in his individual capacity is not backed by 3/4 majority of shareholders, and therefore the said complaint could not have been taken cognizance of by the respondent number 3. Moreover, the respondent number 3, having appointed a liquidator in the order itself without issuing notice upon the petitioner society as per the mandate of law, has acted in a biased manner thereby causing serious prejudice to the interest of the society and its shareholders. Full stop. By contending that the shareholders of the petitioner society has been in occupation numbering about 800
bighas of land, my lord, now 79
has been
members. my lord.
in occupation of about 800 bighas of land since the year 1964 is being sought to be deprived of the land due to reasons which are not bona fide, and therefore the matter calls for deeper examination by this court. First up, the learned senior counsel for the petitioner also submits that although there is a statutory remedy in the form of an appeal provided under the statute, yet the same would not be applicable in this case since the impugned order is wholly without jurisdiction and has been assailed internally on the ground of mala fide exercise of power. First up, Mr. Talukdar, learned departmental counsel, on the other hand, has argued that even if it is held that the complaint dated 30/9/2022 is not backed by 3/4 majority of shareholders as urged in the writ petition. Even then, the Register of Cooperative Societies has the power under section 94(2) to conduct an inquiry and thereafter arrive at an opinion in the matter. First up, Mr. Talukdar therefore prays for some time to produce the relevant records so as to indicate as to the nature of inquiry that had preceded the impugned order. First up, Mr. Gupta, learned counsel for the respondent number 5, has also prayed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. In view of the above issue, notice of motion returnable on 20th of November 2023. Since the respondent numbers 1 to 5 are already represented, no formal notice is required to be sent to the said respondents. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned departmental counsel requisite in numbers so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Petitioner to take steps for service or notice upon respondent number 6 by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case in its entirety, and considering that the petitioner has raised a serious question of want of jurisdiction as well as mala fide exercise of power in this case, I am inclined to protect the interest of the petitioner by an interim order. It is therefore provided that the operation of the impugned order dated so and so shall remain suspended until the returnable date.
Deeply.
Where is that destroyed? Yes.
By this application, the petitioner school is before your lordships, challenging the illegal construction of a model Anganwadi center on their land. They have periodic pata land in their school that is also mutated in their name, and the Anganwadi center of the name is on a government land nearby the school. Instead of constructing the Anganwadi center in the said land, they have constructed the Anganwadi center on our land. That was challenged and that was objected to by the petitioners. The deputy commissioner formed a committee and they said they will inquire into it, but without making any inquiry, they have stopped the construction for some period. But again, without any such inquiry and other things, they have started construction of the position. The page 35, your lordship will see. That is the Anganwadi center.
So we'll have to issue notice at this stage.
And also stop construction of the
Then you obtain instruction. What is it? We'll have it day after tomorrow. Can you obtain instruction? These writ petitions for stopping construction is a very dangerous trend.
No, it is on
We
our
have to-
land.
Go to civil court. This is a very wrong thing which has started. I have seen people being devastated. The moment the read court entertains it, the authorities take it as a license to polish off. That is it.
I actually advise the party to
Sorry?
go to the civil court.
This is a very wrong trend, Mr.
My lord,
Sharia.
But the action of the deputy commissioner, my lord, because
When
he-
the junior members come, we can tell them, but when the seniors come, it becomes very difficult. These writ petitions were never used to be entertained.
no, your lordship will see Annex 9
Hmm.
at page 47.
Yes.
Deputy commissioner convened the meeting, my lord, nothing has been done after that, my lord. The meeting for discussion on your will be held on 12th September at 3 p.m. in your conference hall. In that meeting, my lord, I have stated in paragraph 14. In that meeting, it was decided that 3 persons, the 3 officers of the government, my lord, the director of social welfare, BDO, and the circle officer will visit the place and inquire into the matter.
Who is the
Nothing-
petitioner? Who is the petitioner?
This is school, my lord. Sokola Ami Madrasa,
Your case is that the petitioner is the owner of the land.
my lord,
Where is the document, land document?
Annexer 1, my lord.
Hmm.
Page 20. 24, my lord. I'm sorry.
What is this?
Land holding certificate, my lord. That is, it is Jamabandi is also there, my lord. This certificate is land described in this is situated below. Therefore, so plot of land is in the name of the secretary, president of the Sokola Ami Madrasa, my lord. There this Damamodi also in their favor.
Nalbari, you obtain instruction and tell us what is the matter. Day after tomorrow? Day after tomorrow? Day after tomorrow?
My lord.
Or Mr. D.P. Challi, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. So-and-so Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner is seeking a direction upon the respondents.
Let it be on 19, my lord. I have some difficulty.
Sorry,
On the next day, 19th.
19th, all right. Direction upon the respond number. Stop construction by whom?
By the respondent number 5, my lord.
Direction upon the respond number 5 to stop construction of the Anganwadi Center over the plot of land which is claimed by the petitioner as its land. Full stop. After perusal of the statements made in the writ petition, this court is of the opinion that the learned government advocate Assam should be asked to obtain preliminary instruction from the district administration of Nalbari responding to the allegations made in the writ petition. In view of the above, this matter is directed to be posted again on 19th of October 2023 for motion as a fixed item. 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Ms. Burman during the course of the day so as to enable her to obtain written instruction and place it before this court on the next date fixed. List again on 19/10/2023 for motion. Yes.
Lordship, petitioner is the owner and particular of the schedule land, my lord. Schedule has been shown in page 14, my lord. He had purchased the same and he has got his name mutated in the revenue record. In issue 1 and 2 are title documents of the petitioner, my lord. Then your lordship can turn to page number 26 in issue 3. Page 26, my lord, in issue 3. The government of Assam was pleased to issue notification.
Mr. Alam will issue notice, but you consider your client to be very lucky if you get compensation in a writ petition for land, because this is simply not permissible. You will not get it in this court because the law is clear.
No, my lord, I have.
You take a chance.
My lord, I have come to this court for administrative inaction on the part. Your lordship, I can.
You want compensation.
No, my lord. I want to finalization of my compensation, my lord. They are not finalizing the same, my lord. I'm not seeking compensation, my lord.
Hmm.
Your lordship, I can have to see. NHS 6 page 32. This letter was issued by the Undersecretary to the Government of Assam Revenue and Disaster Management, my lord.
Hmm.
This was forwarded to the DC, Kamrup Amingao, for taking necessary action in the matter of the complaint petition that is so submitted by Ananta Malaka based on ground realities, my lord. Now, your lordship, I can have to see. NHS 8 is the ground reality. Page, my lord, relevant portion is page 36.
Yes.
Page 36, my lord, last paragraph.
Hmm.
Paragraph 5, my lord. At present, the circulate of residential land of village Patani has been notified as 20 lakhs per biga and the agricultural land has been notified as rupees 40 lakhs per biga. The land situated touching Haju Guwahati Road of village Abhaipur. The circulate of residential land has been notified as rupees 10 lakhs per biga and the agricultural land has been notified as rupees 3 lakhs per biga. At present, objection of the applicant, Ananta Malaka, is that the land covered by the number so-and-so is touching Haju Guwahati Road, which is at the distance of 280 feet from the land of Patani Gaon. And as per existing market value, land of the village Abhaipur touching Haju Guwahati Road is similar and equivalent with the land of village Patani.
Will issue notice at this stage.
My lord, by this time they are trying to demolish my residential accommodation, my lord.
And they will. That cannot be stopped. You will get compensation. That's the law. But Mr. Analam.
That is my prayer, my lord. They are not settling my compensation, my lord.
No, we'll ask them. That's
Try-
right.
Trying to, my lord, demolish my residential accommodation.
See, that is, there is no such law that till they pay me compensation, they cannot take my land. That law is not there. If you want
My
that
lord,
law,
as per
tell your representative in the parliament to change it.
my lord, as
We are
per-
not here to
My lord,
legislate.
as per Navy Act, my lord, section 35, my lord, says that, my lord, this claim of compensation in respect of Patadar occupier is to be settled first before taking over.
Where is
possession,
the show me?
my lord, that this proceeding is not under the Act of 2013, my lord.
You are saying there is something to help you, but it is not helpful. What kind of submission is this? You show to the court what is your right, what order you want.
No, my lord, Acquisition Act 2013 is speaking enough, my lord. But my lord, my submission is they are not
Right,
initiating
we
the
should
process under
notice this.
Act of
Mr.
2013. my lord.
Analam Nayak, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The primary grievance of the petitioner is that despite repeated requests made by him, the respondents have not taken proper steps for payment of compensation for the land,
Settlement of compensation.
for settlement of compensation. For the land and building of the petitioner, which has been acquired
My lord, acquired.
for the purpose of,
For the purpose of upgradation and improvement of Haju Guwahati main road.
for the purpose of upgradation and improvement of Haju Guwahati main road. Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue, and Ms. M. Burman, learned G. Assam, have prayed for some time to seek instruction. Issue notice of motion returnable on 15th of November.
My
15th
lord, 2 days later, my lord, I shall not. after 20th, my lord,
22nd of November.
my lord.
Since Ms. Hazarika has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 2, and 3, and Ms. Burman for respond number 4, 5, and 6, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition we furnish to the learned departmental council so as to enable them to obtain instruction facilitating expeditious disposal of the writ petition. It is made clear that pendency of this writ petition shall not constitute a bar for the respondents to redress the grievance of the petitioner in accordance with law, if so advised.
Much.
Please, Your Lordship, the matter relates to non-payment of ex gratia amount for erosion of by the flood, my lord. Scheme is annexure 4, page 30.
Ex gratia amount for
Flood erosion, my lord. Lordship, I have already approached this court, Lordship, that Lordship will find annexure 7, page 45, my lord. There is a direction to verify the claim, Lordship. Page 47, relevant part, Lordship. And accordingly, Deputy Commissioner made an inquiry, my lord. And as per his version, Lordship, I am entitled, but due to Lordship, due to some budgetary provision, Lordship, that is why unable to, Lordship, that is why I have approached again. Page 48, Lordship. 5th line, as per report of the circle officer Bornagar, it is known that his agricultural land measuring so and so and patta so and so village so and so was eroded.
So
by
what
the-
flood has taken away the land,
Yes, my lord.
washed away the land.
Yes, my lord. Circle officer has report, Lordship. That is.
So we'll issue notice and
Lordship.
dispose it. Heard Mr. R. K. Talukdar and counsel is hearing for the writ petitioner. The petitioner is seeking compensation for loss of land belonging to him during the floods. Full stop. I have perused the amendments made in the writ petition. Ms. G. Hazarika, Learned SC Revenue Department, Assam, and Ms. M. Burman, Learned G. Assam, have prayed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Ms. Hazarika has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 2, and 3. Ms. M. Burman for respond
4 and
numbers
4
4,
and
5, and 6.
Lordship 6, I'll be appearing.
Circle officer, he'll be appearing.
I apologize.
And Mr. A. Solia, Learned SC Finance for respond number 7 and 8. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition will furnish to the Learned Departmental Council so as to enable them to obtain.
Lordship, the matter will be possible for timing, Lordship.
What is this matter about?
With the matter about acquisition of land, Lordship.
What is your grievance?
So they said that construction of road, PWD road, their patta land has been, some work has been started in their patta land. And they have said that the RTI application has been filed, no process has been initiated for acquisition, and their land have been encroached. At this stage, I have to get the information.
Let him get the instruction, then we'll. Heard Ms. R. Saha, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioners. Peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The basic allegation made in the petition is to the effect that the PWD Assam roads department has encroached upon the land, patta land of the petitioners for widening of a road without acquiring the same or paying just compensation to the writ petitioners. Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Advocate Assam, appearing for the state, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks. Since Mr. Nath has appeared and Ms. G. Hazarika, Learned SC Revenue has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1 and 2, and Mr. Nath for respond number 3, 4, and 5. No formal notice is required to send in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition. Your
BTC.
B. Chaudhary, SC BTC for respond number 2. It is the 1, Hazarika 2, and 3 to 5. Yes, extra copies.
And with the lordship, my lord, herein I am basically challenging a notice, my lord, service by the my lord, served upon me by the Digester Management Authority, my lord, taking for some precautionary measures of my lord to protect the land of not myself, my lord, to protect the.
Notice served by whom?
My lord, Digester Management Authority, my lord. So, my lord, to protect the my lord, building of the private respondent number 9, my lord 9. My lord, these persons has my lord constructed. I have all and next all the relevant document. My lord, my lord deviating from the structure. My lord approved structure that has been my lord approved by the GMD authority, and my lord, he is not my lord following the my lord that GMD construction rule, my lord rule and regulations. He is not my lord. As part of my lord, the GMD construction rule, my lord, the 20 feet my lord, distance is required to be maintained from the my lord, main road. My lord, his building is just sticking on the road, and apart from that, my lord, in the surrounding of the building, my lord, as per their my lord observation and verification, they are saying that my lord, lands, my lord, that area where the building has been constructed is my lord, prone to landslide, my lord. So, my lord, herein, my lord, while my lord, in a my lord, in the GMD Act, my lord, there is provisions, my lord, when my lord, the land is my lord, my lord, it is prone to landslide, or it is, if it is vulnerable to landslide, my lord, then my lord, construction of my lord, only 1-story building may be permitted. But herein, my lord, they have, my lord, the permission has been granted for construction of my lord, 2-story building. And my lord, that person's my lord, deviating from this my lord, structure, he has my lord, constructed 3-story building. And my lord, in the surroundings, my lord, he is not my lord, erecting any kind of my lord, wall for my lord, RCC retaining guard wall to protect the building. Now, my lord, as my lord, as I have my lord started the construction to my lord, just besides his building to my lord, erect a RCC retaining guard wall, that we have, my lord, I have made a discussion with that my lord, private respondent, and on basis of mutual discussion.
Why are you here? What is the problem? We are not going to do earth filling here in the reed.
My lord,
What
my
is
lord,
your
my
problem?
only humble submission is that, my lord, they are my lord, suggesting some measures, my lord. I am ready to take these measures, my lord. That they are suggesting that I will have to erect the RCC guard wall. The moment I started the RCC construction, our RCC guard wall, the private respondent has, my lord, filed a FIR against me, my lord, and the people were gathered there. So, my lord, on basis, my lord, they are being, my lord, the other side is, my lord, imposing restriction on, my lord, on my lord, erecting the wall. And I have lodged a complaint before the digestive, my lord, management authority, my lord, mentioning all this aspect that he is, my lord, not constructing his building as part of provisions of, my lord, GMD, my lord, rules and all. My lord, only they are, my lord, only, my lord, there is a nepotism. They are only suggesting, my lord, to suggesting me to take the precautionary measure, but not, my lord, suggesting any measure to the private respondents to take some, my lord, precautionary measure.
This matter pertains to the subject matter relating to the WPC 118/2022, my lord. It was last listed on 10/10/2023. And lordship has, after filing our affidavit, what measure we have taken on district administrative part, my lord. It was fixed on 9/11/23, my lord, after vacation. So in that case, my lord, notice may be issued and
Which case, what is the case number?
118/2022, my lord.
118.
198/2000.
118. So both the matter come up to me together, my
Will you
lord.
notice and fix together?
Mal.
Mr. B.K. Das, Nanak, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. Mr. Das submits that although his client is ready and willing to construct a guard wall as per the direction of the District Disaster Management Authority, yet he has been unauthorizedly prevented from doing so by persons with vested interest. Hence this writ petition. Ms. Burman, learned G. Assam submits that another writ petition bearing registration number WPC 118/2020.
2022, my lord.
22 is pending before this court on the same subject matter, which is fixed on 9/11/2023, and therefore this matter be tagged together. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 9/11/2023. Since Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue, has appeared in accepted notice for respond numbers 1 and 2, Ms. M. Burman for respond numbers
2 and 3, my lord.
1, Ms. M. Burman for 2 and 3. And who else is appearing?
For respondent 5, forest,
Not range officer.
soil conservation. But let's see.
And
It's RS Dewry to my knowledge, no. Sorry.
Ms. R.S. Devi for respond number 4. Mr. D. Gogoi, learned SC Forest Department, Assam for respond numbers 5 and 7. And and Ms. S. Chukia, learned Standing Council GMC for respond number 6.
Lordship, I'm appearing for the private respondent.
Service of notice on respond numbers 1 to 8 is deemed to be complete. Ms. A. Begum, N. Begum, learned counsel is and also entered appearance on behalf of respond number 9 by filing caveat.
No, Lordship, we are in the,
You can't,
they must have a copy, Lordship.
you can't, you have to file lodge a caveat. That part is not required. 1 to 8 is complete. Extra copies will be furnished to the learned department council. Petitioner to serve, take steps for service of notice upon respond number 9 by registered post with AD within 3 days from today. Heard in the prayer of interim relief, this said prayer will be considered on the returnable date. Registered to list the matter on 9/11/2023 as a fixed matter. Yes.
Online.
Okay, 9/11.
May I please, Your Lordship. Lordship, matter pertains to non-consideration of my appeal by the DC, my lord. Direction may be given to DC, my lord. To consider my prayer, my lord.
Is not considered.
Not considered
No.
more than 6 months.
Why? What appeal have you filed?
For deletion of the names of the private respondents from the mutating order, my lord, mutation order,
Oh, appeal under which provision?
147, my lord. Land revenue regulation.
Where is your memo of appeal?
My lord, at page 40, my lord.
No date has been fixed, no hearing, nothing.
No,
has-
no, my lord, nothing.
And when did you file it?
My lord, on 23rd of March 2023.
This appeal is against which order?
My lord, against the inaction of the circle officer, my lord.
No such appeal lies. No appeal lies.
My lord. Since circle officer has not.
No, no,
doing
no,
nothing-
there is no. 147, you have to appeal against an order,
Yes, my lord.
not inaction. So you avail appropriate remedy. There is nothing can be done here. This is misconceived.
My lord, there is no
Misconceived.
way out, my lord.
That we don't know. You ask, there are people here. Here, Mr. Talukdar may be able to tell you if there is a way out.
My lord.
But just because you don't know, that doesn't mean there is no way out. There are ways out.
My lord,
I'm closing this, or you want to withdraw with liberty to file appropriate remedy?
my lord, liberty.
Mr. B.N. Dekal and counsel for the commissioner submits that his clients be granted leave to withdraw this writ petition with liberty to file with liberty to avail appropriate remedy as may be permissible in the matter under the law. Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue, and Ms. M. Burman, learned G. Assam, appearing for the state, submit that they would have no objection if the prayer is allowed. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as paid for.
Okay.
Do some hard work, you will find out the remedy. This is
Mashallah.
not the remedy. No appeal under 147 lies due to inaction. You read the provision.
May it please your lordship, but here I am challenging annexure 1 order, my lord, by which the authorities, the Karbi Anglong, that is a town committee, they are seeking eviction of the petitioners from this land, my lord, which they are occupying since 1961. And my lord, although my lord patta has not been issued as on date, the application lordship will see annexure 1, my lord, at page 13-14, my lord. And lordship may kindly note, my lord, that the copies are addressed to some political parties, my lord, 8, 9, 10, and 11, my lord. So at the behest of some political interference, this eviction is sought. And all those people who are staying adjacent to me, they are not been served with any such notice. And my lord, lordship will also see the revenue authorities.
You are occupying what? Government lands?
It is a Tozi land. So I'm paying the tax, Tozi tax, my lord, ever since 1961, my lord. And lordship will see for application for issuance of the patta, my lord. I have enclosed it. Translated copy is page 27. Page 28 is the vernacular one. There, my lord, the ASO has specifically stated that this is a fit case to be, grant of patta land. But
Where is it? Where is that?
Page 27, 28, my lord. Page 26 onwards, my lord.
What is the date of this? Page 29?
Page 28 and page 29 is 11/1/18. Vernacular is at page 31, my lord.
Yes, who is appearing? What is your stand?
May it please, your lordship. Lordship, may I kindly come to page 22, lordship.
Their description of the land is given as government land. Lordship.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
but there is a recommendation for settlement, issuance of patta.
And my lord, adjacent land, they are not seeking vacation of those land, my lord, just next house. Only these three houses they need, my lord, for
I had heard Ms. P. Chakraborty, I mean, counsel appearing for the right petitioner also. There is the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioners, the three writ petitioners herein have approached this court by filing the instant writ petition, assailing the eviction notice dated 14/8/2023, bracket annexure 1, bracket capital A. No, 14/8/2023, bracket annexure 1, issued by the chairman, Puloni Center Town Committee, Karbi Anglong. Annexure 1 series dated. Inter alia contending that they have been occupying the plot of land by paying Tozi fine since the year 1960 and have also applied for issuance of patta in their favor. Ms. Chakraborty, learned counsel for the petitioner, has invited the attention of this court to the documents annexed to the writ petition, which goes to show that not only is there a recommendation for issuance of patta in favor of the petitioners, but the same has also been made after obtaining NOC from the Center Bazaar Committee. Notwithstanding the same, Ms. Chakraborty submits that notwithstanding the same, the authorities have targeted the three writ petitioners, although they are not seeking to evict the similarly situated persons occupying neighboring land. First up, according to Ms. Chakraborty, the impugned notices are actuated by malice and therefore deserves to be stayed by this court. First up, Ms. S. Kemprai, learned SC KAC, appearing for the
response number 1 and 2.
Response numbers 1 and 2 submits that the petitioners are admittedly in occupation of government land and therefore they cannot resist eviction if carried out by following the due process of law. First up, Ms. Kemprai is correct in her submission. However, if there is an allegation of malafide and arbitrary discrimination from the authorities by selectively seeking to evict the three writ petitioners, and when there are documents to suggest that there is a recommendation for issuance of patta in their favor, the aforesaid aspect of the matter must receive due consideration of the court, and therefore this writ petition would call for deeper examination. Now, the aforesaid, the circumstances under which the eviction notices have been issued only to the three petitioners must receive due consideration of the court. As such, this matter would call for deeper examination. NOM 6 weeks, since Ms. Kemprai has appeared and accepted notice for response numbers 1 and 2. Who is appearing for 3? You are for 3 also?
Yes, Lordship.
1, 2, 3. No formal notice is required to send extra copies, etc. etc. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, we have provided that status quo as regards the position of the petitioners in respect of the land in question be maintained till the returnability.
Objection.
Item 1 to 4.
Well, regarding, my lord, it's regarding appointment of arbitrator, my lord. Here, my lord, the GAD department has been, my lord, granted the responsibility by a notification dated, my lord, 17/7/23. My lord, now, my lord, they have expressed their, my lord, inability to, my lord, look into the issues because, my lord, they are not conversant with the revenue issues and all. And in this regard, my lord, a high level meeting has been held at the chief secretary level, my lord. So they are trying to resolve it, my lord. It will be entrusted to some other department. I pray, my lord, sometime so that I can bring it to record of all these things and the latest development in this particular issue.
Yes.
Otherwise, my lord, so far as the issue relating to the present petitions are concerned, there is a, my lord, order passed by, my lord, coordinate bench, where, my lord, this interim order was vacated. Giving a direction to the concerned authorities to, my lord, reevaluate, my lord, the compensation part and go ahead with the construction.
So what is your case, Mr. Talukdar?
My lord, my case is, my lord, the private respondent in this case, lordship, I approached the arbitrator, lordship. And the arbitrator, lordship, in its order dated, lordship, 19/4/2020, that lordship will find in page, my lord.
All the cases, same facts?
Yes, my lord.
Same facts?
Same. That lordship will find in page 52, my lord.
The private respondents approached arbitrator for enhancement
For
of
enhancement of land compensation, my lord. They have already received near about
land was acquired for what?
for the construction of national highway, my lord.
Yes, then
And they have approached the arbitrator, lordship, and by the order dated the learned arbitrator, annexure to page 52, my lord.
Page 52.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Second para, my lord. The respondents are directed not to demolish the residential house structures and trees on the land covered by so and so, so and so, so and so. Lordship. For due to that, lordship, thereafter, lordship, next date
So
was.
this order was passed by the arbitrator.
Arbitrator, my lord.
Similar order in all the cases.
My lord. Thereafter, case was fixed on 9th May, my lord. And since the 9th May, lordship, no arbitrator seated because.
All the cases, it was
Yes, my
fixed
lord.
on 9th May.
Yes, my lord. Because lordship, the earlier post, arbitrator post abolished by the government, lordship, in terms of cabinet decision. That is also I have annexed, my lord.
9th May of 2023.
Lordship order, interim order was 19/4, my lord, and next date was 9th May, my lord.
Arbitrator.
I've annexed the order also.
Arbitrator has been abolished.
Now, lordship, thereafter, lordship, that post has been abolished, lordship, by the state government. So they have to, lordship, appoint, they have to recommend one name of the arbitrator. It should be forwarded to the central government, lordship, as per guideline. And due to passing of this interim order, lordship, construction work of that portion totally stopped from the month of April, my lord.
What is the order in the division bench?
My lord.
Number 44, Yes. Now with this 1, 2, 3, 4, Manoj, there is another item number 44, Manoj. In that, Manoj, there was the
44,
by the Nancy Manoj. So Manoj, since Manoj, we find an IA Manoj for modification of the stay order, Manoj. So Manoj, they not be considered, so we approach the division bench. Division bench just pass this order, Manoj.
Just a minute. Yeah.
Last, give us a delay. CW, CPW, central.
So in terms of this division bench order, will dispose of this matter.
Lordship, there is one fact, my lord. The order was passed on 28/9 2023, my lord. But
Hmm.
prior to that, lordship, that direction is issued to the CPW authority, lordship. Prior to that, lordship, there is one order passed by CPW, lordship. That letter was not placed before the division bench due to some inadvertent. This is, they are unable to make any inquiry, lordship, as per their. So the authority is the state PW, my lord.
Because they have all facilities to because they have the officers.
State PWD,
Otherwise, my lord, in that case, this order of the division bench will have to be, my lord, modified, my lord.
why?
Oh, lordship can direct otherwise.
State PWD, my lord, there was an error in measurement by the state. So, my lord, the arbiter has passed an order for assessing the measurement, my lord. For by the CPWD, my lord. So that's the income tax valuation, income tax officer is the anchored office of the CPWD, my lord. So CPWD has the equal number of engineers and officers, my lord. They can assess, my lord. They can do it, but they are just sign off on their duty. The order of the arbiter, my lord, they has to comply with, my lord. And my lord, there is the order of the division is now.
Lordship, PW, state PW to make a fresh inquiry, lordship, there, sometime, lordship, they want money, lordship, ultimately, lordship. State PW re-inquire the matter, my lord, reassess, lordship.
Yes.
That I have nothing to say, my lord.
As per law, state PWD is the authority, my lord.
Yes. Incorrectly prepared that, my lord, measurement.
If that measurement is incorrect, lordship, they can approach the arbitrator, my lord.
Directed, my lord, that the CPWD. my lord.
Already approved.
I expected the council to come up with a solution.
Well, difficulty, my lord,
It
that
seems a solution is given to you, you are now coming up with the problem. So we'll hear it after vacation then. There's no answer coming from anyone. What to do?
yes. When item 44, my lord, the issue relates to item 44, which has went to the division bench. Then, my lord, there this order is already there, standing order.
Hmm.
So, my lord, if until and unless they modify the order, of course, my lord, lordship will.
The order of the division bench has not been complied with.
My lord, we have the order of authority, my lord, but now they have not gone. What on being informed, my lord, they are telling us, my lord, my client has been informed me, my lord, that the address was not properly given. So in the order, my lord, it should be whether Atal Bhavan, yes, so that part has not been given.
File a contempt, they will understand everything. We'll, this, we are not taking cognizance of.
Yes. Division bench order is there, my lord, they will have to follow.
All right, you take down. Heard Mr. R.K. Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioners appearing in this batch of writ petitions. Also heard Mr. B. Gogoi,
One, my lord.
learned SC PWD,
No, GAD, my lord.
SC
General
GAD Assam, appearing for the General Administration Department Assam. Respondent number 1 in all the cases.
Lordship.
Yes,
Yes, my lord. ZD is the correspondent number 1 in all cases.
Ms. N. Bordole, learned Standing Council Revenue Department Assam for respondent number 2
In all the cases.
Huh?
In all the cases.
on all the cases. Ms. S. Kemprai, learned SC KAC for 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8. Mr. R. Boro for respondent number 9 and M. Burman for 5. Hearing it's 6. Respondent number 6. In all the cases, no? Then you write it like this, in all the cases. Mr. G. Alam, learned counsel is present on behalf of the private respondent in all the writ petitions, full stop. The facts of the case involved in all these cases are identical and reduced to its essence is that the National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, bracket NHIDC, bracket close, has undertaken the work of widening stroke upgrading the existing National Highway number 29 to a 4-lane highway. Full stop. The highway is passing through the district through the Karbi Anglong district of Assam. Full stop. For the above purpose, plots of land belonging to the private respondents in these writ petitions had been acquired. However, the private respondents being dissatisfied with the assessment made by the state PWD authorities pertaining to the valuation of their lands had approached the commissioner cum arbitrator appointed under section 3 capital G bracket 5 bracket close of the National Highways Act 1996. Full stop. The learned arbitrator had passed order dated 19/4/2023 in all the proceedings, restraining the respondents from demolishing the residential house structures standing over the land and also from uprooting trees planted therein by fixing the next date on 2/5/2023. Full stop. What is the order passed on 2/5/2023?
That is annexed, Lordship, I have annexed.
Annexure?
Lordship. That is Lordship, annexed 3, page 55, my lord.
On the next date, that is on 2/5/2023, the learned commissioner cum arbitrator had directed the valuation officer, income tax, to assess the market value of building houses structures of the petitioners at the rate applicable as on 31/11/2022. Full stop. For assessing the plants, trees, crops attached to the land under acquisition, the district commissioner Karbi Anglong district, in association with the divisional forest officer, Karbi Anglong East Division, and the district agriculture officer, Karbi Anglong district, were directed to assess the names and numbers of the trees, plants, crops, etc., attached to the acquired land of the respective petitioners. And the matter was fixed again on 9/5/2023. However, by that date, the central government had abolished the state government had abolished the post of commissioner cum arbitrator appointed under section 3G bracket 5 of the National Highways Act 1996, as a result of which the matter could not progress any further. Full stop. The writ petitioners hearing are represented by the Union of India as well as the NHIDCL, who have primarily approached this court seeking vacation / modification of the interim order passed by the learned arbitrator on the ground that due to the operation of the interim order, the construction of the national highway has been stalled in that area. Full stop. By taking note of the submissions made by learned counsel for the parties, this court had passed order dated 27/9/2023, requiring the learned state council to obtain instruction and appraise this court. Stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. B. Gogoi, learned SC, GAD submits that although the issue is being discussed at the apex level, no concrete decision could be taken for appointment of arbitrator and or replacement of the said authority by another competent authority. Mr. Gogoi submits that the matter would take some more time to resolve. Full stop. If that be so, the apprehension expressed by the petitioner's counsel that the pendency of these proceedings as well as the operation of the interim order passed by the arbitrator is impeding the progress of construction of the National Highway stands fully substantiated and would call for appropriate writ order of direction from this court. Full stop. At this stage, Mr. Alam submits that his clients would have no grievance if a direction is issued to the direction is issued for carrying out assessment of the land and of the building of the petitioner, as well as the trees, stroke plants, stroke crops in the line of the order dated 2nd May 2023, passed by the arbitrator, learned arbitrator. Full stop. The learned counsel for the parties have also invited the attention of this court to the order dated 28/9/2023, passed by the division bench of this court in writ appeal number 375/2023, disposing of a similar writ petition, wherein the central issue was the interim order dated 19/4/2023, passed by the commissioner cum arbitrator. The operative part of the order dated 28/9/2023 is reproduced herein below for ready reference. Double tick to double tick. Full stop. In view of the above, therefore, this matter appears to be substantially covered by the earlier order of the division bench, although Mr. Talukdar submits that the CPWD has expressed reluctance and or inability to carry out assessment of the land and building of the petitioners. Full stop. Be that as it may, in view of the facts and circumstances of the case, as well as the agreement reached at the bar, all these writ petitions are disposed of by providing that within 3 weeks from today, assessment of the building of the petitioners be carried out by the jurisdictional income tax carried out by the valuation officer bracket income tax bracket close Aikar Bhavan, 7th floor, Christian Basti, GS Road, Guwahati, -781006. Not 3 weeks, make it 4 weeks from the date of receipt of a copy of this order. Insofar as the trees, stroke plants, stroke crops are concerned, valuation of the same may be carried out. Likewise, insofar as the
Report has already been, my lord, carried out, my lord, and report has been submitted.
it is submitted likewise, it is submitted in the bar that the valuation of the trees, stroke plants, stroke crops have already been carried out as per the order dated 2/5/2023, and valuation report has been submitted, and therefore no further exercise is required in that regard. Full stop. Subject to fulfillment of the above order, the interim order dated 19/4/2023, passed by the learned arbitrator in all these cases shall stand vacated on submission of report by the valuation officer bracket income tax authorities. Before the report to be submitted, before whom?
Before the
Arbitrator
Post
post
is
is
not,
for-
my lord.
before the GLT, my lord.
before the respondent number 1 for appropriate action in the matter. Full stop. If the petitioners continue to feel aggrieved, if the landowners continue to feel aggrieved in the matter even thereafter, it will be open for them to approach this court afresh by filing writ petitions afresh.
Lordship,
With
one
the
more
above
thing.
observation, writ petition stand disposed.
Lordship, one more thing. On 6/10/2020, my lord, income tax officer also denied, lordship. This is the order, lordship. That may be recorded, my lord.
They are not before this.
He cannot deny, my lord. How can you deny the order? of the
Lordship,
court, my
No,
lord?
the denial part, you strike it off. We are not taking cognizance. The order passed by the court income tax, is it is,
Lordship,
is it is,
after passing of the division bench order also, my lord.
that shown express reluctance and all that part you did. So all read petition.
44.
45 is the
same,
same, my lord.
Same, my lord.
45.
45 same, my lord.
Same.
Similar item.
In fact, my lord, in item 44, my lord, it went to the division bench.
So 44 will stand disposed of as per the order of the
Yes.
division bench.
But only that part regarding appointment of the arbitrator, one prayer.
No, if you get your amount, how are you concerned?
We are not on that part.
No, no.
45.
45 was the same.
45 also will be tagged with this.
44, 45.
And 44 will be in view of the order passed by the division bench. Is, make it 44, let's see. In 44, you write, had Mr. R.K. Talukdar, learned counsel for the read petitioner, also had Mr. B. Gogoi, learned SGAD, same order, serial order. Full stop. The issue involved in this read petition pertains to the order dated 19/4/2023 passed by the learned arbitrator commissioner, Central Assam Division, Nagaon Camp, restraining the authorities from demolishing the building of the petitioner on the ground that the petitioners, the private building of the private respondents on the ground that the valuation of the building and the trees and plants, plantations standing thereupon have not been properly evaluated. Full stop. As per the petitioners, the operation of the interim order dated 19/4/2023 is posing delay in completion of the work of construction of national highway. Since the post of arbitrator has appointed under section 3G(5) of the So Act has in the meantime been abolished. Hence, unless an order is passed by this court, the construction of national highway would be jeopardized. Full stop. However, learned counsel for the parties have invited the notice of this court to the order dated so and so passed by the learned division bench of this court in writ appeal number so and so, whereby directions have been issued to the valuation officer as well as the CPDC to carry out the necessary assessment and submit a report. If that be so, now operative part of the order dated so and so is same part being quoted here. If that be so, nothing further survives for adjudication in this read petition. The learned counsel for the parties have also fairly agreed to the same. As such, this read petition stands disposed of in the light of the order dated so and so passed by the division bench. Yes. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yes.
My lord, I am sorry for mentioning it, my lord, at this hour, my lord. Item 11, my lord, your lordship has fixed it over 6 weeks for instruction. There is a need for interim protection because the land has already been acquired and there is no such notification. They have encroached the agricultural field and the contractor has directed us, ordered us not to enter into the field, my lord. This is our livelihood, my lord, agricultural activities. And they have stopped the agricultural activities besides, my lord, widening the road. There is no such information. We have approached the respondent authorities numerous times, my lord. Besides only issuing a notice in the 2022, they have done nothing. So other villagers are under a, my lord, cloud, my lord, what is going on exactly? We have approached the respondent on several occasions, my lord. The applications are here, my lord.
But your colleague was here. She agreed.
I was on lakes, I am sorry, I was on lakes, my lord, and she perhaps could not communicate before this honorable court that there is a prayer for interim also. my
No,
lord.
you get the other counsel, whoever was there. And last matter we'll see.
Yes, my lord. Much obliged.
Order stay vacating item 20.
Please, lordship. My lord, because of my lord sickness, the petitioner could not come, my lord, paralysis, he is suffering from paralysis, could not come to sign my lord affidavit, lordship. Further one week might may be allowed lordship.
Lordship, they are actually occupying a government plot of land. Immediately after vacation.
Hmm? Immediately after vacation. You are for the applicant,
Yes, Lordship.
Mr.
AD Sodari for Mr.
A.
A. Sodari.
Chaudhary, learned counsel is present on behalf of the applicant. This IA has been filed with a prayer to vacate stroke modify the interim order dated
3/2/23.
3/2/2023 passed in the connected read petition being WPC number 598/2023. Mr. M.H. Ahmed, learned counsel for the OP read petitioner submits that his client would not come for swearing affidavit since he is suffering from paralysis and therefore 2 weeks further time has been prayed for filing objections. Taking note of the request made by the learned counsel for the OP, this matter is directed to be listed again on 8th of November 2023 as a fixed item so as to give one final opportunity to the OP to file objection if so desired. It is made clear that if no objection is filed on or before the returnable date, on or before the next date fixed, this IA will be taken up for disposal on its own merit based on the material available on record. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date, that is 8/11/2023.
For admission item 17.
Please. Affidavit to file. Affidavit to file now.
Yes,
We have already filed our affidavit. I am appearing for respondent 2 and 3.
My lord, we have not received the affidavit.
you have not received copy of affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that no copy of the affidavit filed on behalf of respondent numbers 2 and 3 have been served upon them. Mr. M. Gogoi, learned counsel for the respondent numbers 2 and 3 undertakes to furnish a copy of the affidavit to the petitioner's counsel within 3 days from today. Ms. S. Sharma, learned G. Assam is present on behalf of the respondent number 1. You have for respondent number
4, 5 and 6.
4, 5 and 6. Prays for some time to seek instruction. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 4 weeks.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 18.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, this matter pertains to my lord, the non-payment of non-releasing of area rent, my lord, since 2005, my lord. In this case, what happened, my lord? Our land was acquired by the BSF, my lord, to establish a air coil headquarters, BSF headquarters in the 1964. Till 2005, they have paid rent to my father, my lord. Then 2005, no payment has been made, my lord. In this case, and even certain various communication made, my lord. In the writ petition logic, kindly have a look on page 28, annexure 7, my lord. First communication received from the authorities, my lord. Page 28. This letter wrote by respondent 4 to respondent 7.
Yes.
Page 28, my lord. With reference to the subject caption above, I am to inform you that the land measured Sencho Katigora Sencho has been under your possession and was proposed to acquisition in favor of your department. It is reported by the owner of the land that Sencho has vacated the land. Since the national highway in Barak Valley have been handed over to the State Public Work Department and requested to relinquish their land and to hand over the land to the patterners. In view of the above, you are requested to give your views regarding the relinquishment of land, handing over to the patterners of the land. Thereafter, Mr. Lordship, kindly have a look. Annexure 10, page 31. Same respondent again wrote to the executive engineer
So who is
PWD.
appearing?
But for the PWD, I am appearing, but now the Union of India, they have filed an affidavit, I'm told. But I need a copy of that because in the PWD department's affidavit, they said that he is respondent number 6, Lord. He has filed the affidavit and said that he has asked the department has asked the government and to clarify, it was requested to approach the patterners to justify their claim with the relevant papers and copy of the agreement with the BRTF because it was given to the BRTF, my lord. BRTF had an agreement with them. How much rent and what rate that will be paid? The PWD is not aware at that point of time. ultimately the land has been given to PWD by the BRT.
You want a copy of the?
Affidavit of the BRT, my lord.
I supplied a copy of the affidavit filed by Union of India, my lord. We have already filed our affidavit in opposition, my lord.
Let him have it.
Yes. Well, after
Uh,
vacation then. my
Yes,
lord.
Mr. P.K. Dekal and counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate, Assam submits that the copy of the counter affidavit filed by the Union of India will have a crucial bearing in the outcome of this proceeding, and therefore a copy be furnished to him. Ms. A. Gayal, learned CDC, undertakes to furnish a copy of the counter affidavit filed by the Union of India to Mr. Nath within a week from today. In view of the above and as prayed for
Date may be fixed.
by learned counsel for the petitioner parties, this matter be listed again after vacation.
Bless me. But can it be on date, my lord? Otherwise, you can.
It will come after vacation.
Bless me.
Item 20.
Well, it's a prayer for demarcation, my lord, actually, if it was supposed to be filed. my lord. The demarcation case was registered, my lord. But that
Why demarcation has not been?
Lordship, we are awaiting for instruction.
after vacation.
But Mr. J. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner also. Mr. B.J. Talukdar, learned senior counsel assisted by Mr. H. Learned counsel for the respondents who submits that instructions are still awaited and therefore this matter be posted again after the vacation. Prayer allowed, this case accordingly. Yes, who is appearing? 23?
My lord, here in this case, my lord, what I'm submitting, the petitioner, my lord, has clubbed two different cause of actions, my lord. If your lordship comes to page 17, one is in respect of suspension of a license. my lord.
But petitioner is present, will absent, we'll have it after
My
vacation.
lord.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. S.K. Talukdar, learned SC Corporation Department has questioned the maintainability of the writ petition on the ground of misjoinder of cause of
Right.
action. Be that as it may, since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, this matter be listed again after 6 weeks.
Item 24.
File it. File it. Iman sir, Iman hai.
Yes.
May it please, your lordship. My lord, we are appearing on behalf of the respondent number 2, no? Respondent to Silchar Municipal Board. Lord, we like to file our counter. My lord, can your lordship give us 4 weeks time?
Is there any interim order in this case?
No, Lordship.
Miss
S. Todi.
S. Todi, learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. S. Datta, learned senior counsel assisted by Mr. K. Upamendu. Learned counsel has appeared for the respondent number 2 and prays for 4 weeks time to obtain instruction and file counter affidavit. Mr. S. Biswas, learned counsel is present for the respondent numbers 4 and 5. On the request of Mr. Datta, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks so as to enable the respondent number 2 to file counter affidavit.
Much obliged.
Obliged.
Yes, what was the request in the morning?
Lordship, the matter, I need to obtain instruction, Lordship.
You are the
Maybe
petitioner. What instruction you want?
from my client, Lordship. I could not able to contact him.
No, instruction on what?
Instruction about the petitioner maybe already got the relief, Lordship.
We have paid his, the policy amount. We have already paid and we have filed an affidavit enclosing this statement. that-
They paid, then they will close the matter. There is nothing to be.
Lordship, I have not received any
It doesn't
instruction.
matter. This is in March 2023. If you have not received, you will not get it. Which para you have? stated?
My lord, annexer R1, the letter addressed to the manager claims with regard to, and paragraph, my lord, page 4. Page 2, para 4.
All right. Mr. Your name, please?
You Ghosh, Lordship.
You Ghosh, learned counsel is present on behalf of the writ petitioner. Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
S. Nath, learned counsel is appeared for the respondent numbers 1 to 4, full stop. The instant writ petition was filed seeking a writ of mandamus upon the respondents to release the death claim payable to the petitioner under insurance policy number 4864544966, covering the life of the uncle of the petitioner. First up, during the pendency of this writ petition, the respondents have filed affidavit in opposition enclosing a copy of the letter dated 11/8/2022 to show that a sum of rupees 5,05,370 has been released in favor of the petitioner on 11/8/2022 by voucher number 7499, thus redressing the grievance of the petitioner. The aforesaid stand is also reflected in the affidavit filed by the respondents. If that be so, nothing further survives for adjudication in the writ petition. If the petitioner is, however, dissatisfied with the amount in any manner, it will be open for him to avail appropriate legal remedy as may be permissible in the facts and circumstances of the case. Writ petition stands disposable.
Right, Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. DP Bora. His name may be reflected.
Then write Mr. D.P. Vora.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item 26.
May I please your lordship, I am from the petitioner side. We have filed an affidavit reply to the petitioner.
Hmm.
So the matter may after puja.
It is submitted at the bar that this matter is ready as regards pleadings and can be taken up for admission hearing. As such, on the request of learned counsel for both the sides, this writ petition be listed again for admission hearing after the vacation.
27.
Here, your lordship, Forest was supposed to file their affidavit, your lordship. They informed me that they have received instruction, your lordship, but they is not present.
Mr. S. Botakul, learned counsel is present on behalf of the petitioner. Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue Department, Assam, and Mr. J. Hendig, learned G. Assam are present on behalf of the official respondents. None is appeared for the Forest Department. The affidavit on behalf of the Forest Department is also yet to be filed in this case. As such, let this matter be listed again after vacation clause, so as to enable the Forest Department to file affidavit, if so advised. Is there any interim order?
No.
Lordship, we have received the instructions, we'll file an affidavit.
So then you write, Ms. M. Kalita, then it counsel has appeared from the Forest Department and submit that she has received instructions and will file affidavit in 4 weeks. In view of the above, list of the petition.
Obliged.
None appears for will vote.
Item 30 and 31.
Appeal, Your Lordship. My lord, the respondent number 2 and 3 has filed affidavit in opposition. My lord, I have to file reply, my lord.
Mr. K.C. Roy, learned counsel for the writ petition, prays for and is granted 4 weeks time to file. Rejoined that in response to the counter affidavit filed by the respondent numbers 2 and 3. Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SC Revenue Department, Assam. Mr. J. Hendig, learned G. Assam. And who is for the NHI? G. Assam are present. None has appeared for the NHI DCL authorities when the matter is called up. This matter will be listed again after 6 months. Obliged.
32.
My lord, I'm appearing for 1, 2, and 3, my lord. The revised estimated amount has been sanctioned in the month of July, my lord. And it was.
When will it be released?
My lord, already sanctioned, it is addressed to Commissioner and Special Secretary.
We'll close it then by keeping
Yes,
this.
my lord. My lord, there is a problem, my lord. As per section 3H5, my lord.
Hmm.
The arbitral award carry in 9% interest, my lord. Now, my lord, your lordship will find in this, there, my lord, the central government has released the fund saying that the interest part will be required from the state government, my lord, because of their lapse, lapse of the state government, my lord. It took some time. Now, my lord, deputy commissioner is trying not to pay the interest part, my lord. Otherwise, they are entitled as per.
To make a claim, if he rejects, then you have to file a fresh writ petition.
But that may be only reflected in the order, my lord.
The land of the Mr. So-and-so, A.H. Ahmed Chaudhary, Land Council for the petitioner also had Mr. A.K. Dutta Lanet CGC appearing for the respondents. The
1, 2,
land
and
of,
3.
huh?
1, 2, and 3.
Respondents 1, 2, and 3, Mr. H. Sharma Lanet, additional senior government advocate Assam is present on behalf of respondent number 8. The land belonging to the writ petitioners was acquired.
Yes.
For construction of
National highway, my lord,
national highway.
in Hailakandi district, in the district of Hailakandi.
In Hailakandi district. Land belonging to the petitioner situated in Hailakandi district was acquired for the purpose of construction of national highway. However, proper compensation was neither estimated nor paid to the petitioner. Aggrieved thereby, the instant writ petition has been filed. Full stop. Today, when the matter is called up, Mr. Datta has produced a copy of the notification dated 21/7/2023 issued by the Under Secretary to the Government of India. Which department? Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, bracket Northeast Zone, bracket close, to submit that the land of the petitioners have been reassessed and the revised estimate has also been sanctioned. Now it is for the government of Assam to disburse the amount.
Yes, deputy commissioner.
To disburse the amount. Mr. Chaudhary submits that his clients are satisfied with the order dated 21/7/2023, but the authorities would be liable to pay interest on the amount due to delay in making the payment. The question of payment of interest would be arising before this court only when the competent authority declines such a claim made by the petitioner. Which stage is yet to arrive. As such, by retaining a copy of the notification order dated 21/7/2023, the record of this case, this writ petition stands disposed of by providing that the estimated amount be released in favor of the petitioner as expeditiously as possible, preferably within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. If the petitioners or any one of them remain dissatisfied with the interest component, it will be open for them, him, her, to approach this court by filing a fresh writ petition if so advised. Writ petition stands displayed. Yes.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Gogoi. Today we will file our affidavit during the course of the day, my lord.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the Finance and Taxation Department submits that the departmental affidavit will be filed today during the course of the day.
Highly obliged, my lord.
In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after vacation by tagging the affidavit with the record of this case.
Item 34, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 39.
But some lands have been offered, my lord, but then these lands are basically, my lord, in the riverine area, my lord. Shar and riverine area, my lord, these lands have no, my lord, stability, my lord. In fact, my learned friend is saying that some parts are already in the river, my lord. That's what have been proposed to be given, my lord, to most of them, my lord.
This will have to be heard then finally.
Well, today I will pay for the first time. I'll just go through the bill.
Mr. M. Datta, Learned Counsel appearing, leading the arguments on behalf of the writ petitioners in this batch of writ petitions submits that although The petitioners have been offered some land by the authorities. But those are in the riverine areas, in as much as some portion of the land is totally in the river and therefore would be of no practical use stroke value for the petitioners. Mr. D. Majumdar, learned additional AG Assam, submits that today he has entered appearance in this case and therefore will require some time to obtain instruction and argue the matter. Ms. N. Bordoloi, learned SC Revenue Department Assam, Mr. For respond number 8 and Mr. S. Bia for respond number. Serially, S. Bia for 2. D. Majumdar assisted by Mr. D. Nath, learned Senior Government Advocate Assam. Who is for 2? You are raising your hand. Yes. What is your name? M. Biswas for respond number 2. Who is for respond number 3? Ms. Bordolo, you are for whom? Acha, you give an appearance with. Sorry. Let these matters be listed again in the 3rd week of November 2023.
Can you mean something December, first week of December?
First week of December 2000.
Some
As fixed.
specific date.
Huh?
Specific date.
Yes. When do you want it? 4th of December.
The interim order may continue.
Interim order passed earlier to continue till then.
My lord, I appeared in item number 34, my lord, the revenue department where
You give your appearance. Who is appearing for what? Because you are unable to say when we ask.
Right.
Then when the court asks, who are you appearing? Then people start looking. So now onwards, every case you have to file your appearance. Additional workload, but you are inviting it. Nobody knows who is he appearing for. It is a funny thing I am seeing here.
Item 40.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I am appearing for the private respondents here, my lord. In this matter, we would like to file our affidavit, my lord.
In 10 months, my lord, now they are filing every week.
No, we have,
December is the end of the
we have
year.
appeared,
What you were doing so long?
we have appeared only on the last occasion, we have
They
appeared on
appear like
25
caveat, my
nine.
lord.
If your lordship produces the last order, your lordship, we have,
What is the matter?
No confidence motion against the petitioner, my lord. Illegally. She was removed without complying with the provision of section 15, covered by the full bench decision of this court.
And who are you? You are appearing for
I am appearing for all the private respondents, my lord.
requisitionist.
Yes, my lord.
When did you receive notice?
Notice was received, we have received a copy on, my lord. We have filed our wakalatnama only on the last occasion, my lord, on 25/9, my lord.
Yes, then why haven't you filed an affidavit?
Affidavit we will file 3 weeks time may be granted, my lord.
3 hours time you will get. What 3 weeks time?
But my lord, if your lordship fixes the matter right after the vacation, my lord, we will file it. In the meantime, my lord.
Mr. Sharma, fixed date on
7th of November, my lord.
7th of Monday.
7 November.
Yes.
All right, heard Mr. R.P. Sharma, and senior counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard, who is appearing for whom? No, you tell me the name who is to be recorded here, huh? Ms. J. Bora, learned counsel has appeared on behalf of the PNRD Department Assam. Mr. Yeah, yes.
ADAS, my lord.
Mr. Adas, learned counsel appearing for the private respondents has prayed for 2 weeks further time for filing affidavit. Although the petitioner's counsel has expressed urgency in the matter, yet I am inclined to grant 2 weeks time to the private respondents to file affidavit. This read petition be listed again on 7th of November 2023 for admission hearing as a fixed item.
My lord, can it be on 9th, my lord?
No, it cannot be. 7th. You file your affidavit.
Obliged.
Why? What is the problem on 7th?
7th, because the court is going to reopen on.
All right, all right.
My lord, that's why. On 9th.
7.
7. Obliged.
May I plead your lordship? Lordship, LK Devnath is not coming due to his illness, lordship. Lordship, kindly matter may pass over for the day, lordship.
No, we'll have it then after vacation.
Lordship, Lordship,
Interim order will continue.
Lordship.
Heard Mr. M. Datta, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state. And a prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of the PNRD Department Assam on the ground that the council handling the brief, namely Sri N.K. Devnath is unwell and therefore has not been able to come to office today. They come to court today. Since the prayer for adjournment is not opposed, same stands allowed. Let this writ petition be listed again on 8/11/2023 as a fixed item. Interim order passed earlier to continue till then. This writ petition shall not be treated as part of before this court any further.
Oh, bless your Lordship.
Item 42 for order.
I am appearing for number one, Lordship. The process has been initiated to payment of the SDC amount, Lordship. Not yet paid, Lordship. Not yet paid, Lordship, but process has been initiated, Lordship. Within a short time that will,
So we can close it.
Lordship, within-
Lordship, my senior could not come. Learned counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. S. Datta, learned counsel appearing for the respondent submits that respond number
one, Lordship.
one submits that the process has already been initiated for release of ex gratia relief to the petitioner, and therefore this matter be posted again after the puja vacation. In view of the prayer made by Mr. Datta, let this matter be listed again after puja vacation.
Oh, bless you.
Supplementary list for orders, item 49.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
In this case, Lordship, before my senior starts, Lordship, we have not received any instructions, Lordship. May I?
Instructions are awaited.
No, service report, some. Yes, service are complete. Actually, notices were served, madam, but the acknowledgement cards were not tagged with the records. I got the information, because they are our
All
system.
right, then we'll post it after vacation.
Yes, Lordship, we will also try to get.
All right, Mr. P. K. Kalital and senior counsel assisted by Mr. A. Talukdar is present on behalf of the petitioner. Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government.
234.
Assam appearing for respond numbers 2, 3, 4 and Ms. N. Bordeley, learned standing counsel. Revenue Department Assam have both appearing for respond number 1 have submitted that they are yet to receive instruction in the matter, and therefore 4 weeks further time has been paid for. Peruse the office note, which office note dated 3/10/2023, which goes to show that service report on some of the respondents are still awaited. In view of the request made by the learned departmental council, let this matter be listed again on 17th of November 2023, along with office note on status of service of notice upon the respondents. In the meantime, the departmental authorities may obtain instruction and file affidavit if so advised. There is an interim order here.
There is no intent.
Prayer is also not there.
Next.
11.
Yes, what is the matter here saying?
But the petitioners herein are the pattadars, my lord,
Lordship
alongside.
Lordship has issued notice. I'm told that he wants to press for the interim prayer.
Well, interim is necessary, otherwise the officials have already encroaching the, my lord, paddy field, they are destroying it and they have stopped the agriculture activities thereon. My lord, no notification has been issued on our consistent
So shall not be evicted without notice.
and no disturbance, my lord.
Disturbance, you go to civil court. This is not a.
But ultimately here they have prayed that if you take the land, take, but give us compensation. It is a road, my lord, for the public interest, road is.
Correct, so they'll have to be served notice.
Now, ultimately, my lord, had there been any representation to the authority that so and so has been done, I could have tell them that, see, at least now, my lord,
Then we'll close it by providing
Lordship.
that the possession of the petitioner shall not be disturbed without following the due process of law.
Yes,
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 my lord,
that's all,
yes.
yes, yes.
Take down, heard Mr. M. Biswas, learned counsel for the writ petitioners, Also heard Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate Assam, appearing on behalf of the
3, 4 and 5.
respond numbers 3, 4 and 5. Ms. G. Hazarika, learned SU, Revenue and Disaster Management Department Assam, has appeared for respond number 1, and Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned SC BTC for respond number 2. Serially arranged. The petitioners herein claim to be the owners in possession of private patta land situated by the side of Rupsi PWD Road at Kokrajhar, full stop. The petitioners have come to know that for the purpose of widening of the PWD road, the authorities are proposing to acquire adjacent land, full stop.
They have said we have encroached.
Yes, they have started the work and they have encroached.
Full stop. However, the grievance of the petitioner is that instead of acquiring the land by following the due process of law, the PWD is trying to encroach upon the land, thereby depriving the petitioner of their valuable assets, full stop. Mr. Biswas submits that only the petitioner number 3 has been served with a notice asking him to appear and submit land documents for the purpose of acquisition of the land. However, the other petitioners have not yet been formally intimated of such acquisition, although the process of widening is under progress. Under the circumstances, the petitioners are seeking an interim order of protection of their rights over the land. Mr. Nath, learned senior government advocate Assam, submits that the PWD would not disturb the possession of the petitioners over their private patta land without following the due process of law, and therefore the apprehension expressed in the writ petition is wholly unfounded. The learned SC Revenue Department and the learned SC PWD have also expressed similar have also extended similar submission in this case. First up, since it is the admitted position of fact that widening of PWD road is going on in that area, and considering the stand taken by the departmental authorities that the PWD would not acquire any land without following the due process of law, I am of the considered opinion that this matter can be disposed of at this stage of motion hearing by making certain observations and directions. First up, as such, this writ petition stands disposed of by providing that if the respondents are in need of any land for widening of the PWD road, and there is any need to acquire the land belonging to the petitioners in any manner, then the same shall be done only by following the due process of law and after serving prior notice in writing upon the prior individual notice in writing upon the petitioners. Full stop. With the above observation, the writ petition stands. Prior to that, the petitioner's possession over the land shall not be disturbed. With the above observation, the writ petition stands disposed.